Photographer Bronze Media will showcase happening inside Benin City and also photography and video coverage of events. In today's video, we'll be checking out construction work going on at Amufi Road here in Benin City. Come with us as we check it out. In today's video, we'll be checking out the Amufi Road. Over the years, this road has been abandoned, but now the road has been awarded by the Edo State government. Work has commenced on this road and work is going on smoothly, so we are here to give you the progress report of this road, how the project is going and the strands that have been achieved. This is the January update of this road. We'll be coming back here to give you progress reports as this construction work continues. To show a detailed video of this road so you can see how smooth the work is going inside this Amufi road.
I've been very keen in visiting some of the sites, and I see work in progress. But even then, I'm also not too happy with the pace at which the work is going. I'm thinking by now, most of the project I was given about 9 months, 7 months ago, that we should make progress. Some of the contractors for me, like Sector Post, CBC is also trying, TCRC, doing very well. For me, what will give us joy in this thing is the performance of the projects. Funding has never been a problem. If we are considering to pay me quickly so that our work should do, then we should try as much as possible to hurry up to see that our job going fast. So I just want to encourage you, and I also want to know that very soon we'll be moving around. The House Assembly will also be moving around. Just as I keep saying, why I don't delay payment, because I don't want any form of preparation of project. If you come in tomorrow to tell me that I will revalue your contract, I will never revalue your contract because I don't delay payment. So if we are not delaying payment, you should do fast so that you can complete your job. If you are not doing well, we will not give you another project. We are not here to cut corners. Yeah, we went to some sites, look at some of the jobs, then I'll come back and tell them, look, go back to that place, let's get it right. We want to do the project that will last for Edo people. Drainages is very, very important. If the drainages were not part of the project, we need to review. Because I want that road, I want drainages on both sides. By the time we are done with all these things, we also come back to the city center to see how we can do a lot of job, especially in the area.
The government parts, I don't think we have any reason why your project should be delayed. Contractors to proactively identify challenges and formally communicate same to the Ministry of Works for intervention. So we have had instances where contractors, we said they communicated verbally with the Ministry of Works. Is wrong. You are meant to have your written interface. That is why in your Bill 1, you will see that there is a course for progress reporting. So that is where you are meant to be reporting all your progress of work to your MBA or your ministry. And if you are having delay in project, you should be proactive enough to identify it now and then communicate in written form to the ministry. We will be accepting, I verbally call this person on phone. No. 5, quality and standards. Compliance with approved design standards and specification. Quality control from the ministry lab, their survey team, ensuring that all lab tests meet up with standards and pass all required tests. So it is conceptual in our project, and you can see when you were signing your agreement that you are about to meet with terms of your lab. Every contractor is meant to have a makeshift lab in his project site. You are meant to have your yard, you are meant to have your equipment, you are meant to have your personnel, you are meant to have, if you are bringing in expatriates or what have you. So when the ministry take up your lab, because the foundation of our road starts from also your sub-base and your base course. So if they are telling you that that laterite did not pass, please, I will not be, the SLC will not go to your site and start telling you this is not good material. No. From the lab, they have done the test already. And we had gone to some and he was not pleased. He saw the quality of laterite they were using there. So every contractor should have their submitted results. Even if the ministry is taking your result, you are meant to also do your own test and verify that your elasticity, everything passes, your crushing limit, everything passed according to your standard practice. Then defects and rework of defects. So when you observe a defect, then you have to rework it, and it's at no cost to this government, because you are meant to know that you are not supposed to start that work without a written approval. So if you have problem in your style, if it rains a little and you need to excavate, it's at your cost. The state will not be paying for that. Number 6, performance and accountability. Contractors, accountability and expectations. So we are going to be speaking to you, let you know that you are accountable to the projects. Mostly when it comes to safety and safety guidance. We'll be going on the road, and then you are leaving iron for your reinforcement that is coming later. You should know that you should use adapt tape to tie that place, so that at night when vehicles are flying through that road, they will see the reflection of the adapt tape and they will know that, okay, danger is impending here. Or you are digging for drains and then you don't, and you have not started your form work. You will leave that thing for maybe 2 weeks and the people are suffering. Some people cannot even cross through their house because you dug something as deep as 2 meters. It's wrong. So we should think about safety, and we should think about public opinion when we are executing our projects. Then also they are going to be sanctioned for non-performance to contractors.
We are very happy to call for this meeting. We have actually been working together with most of the contractor, and we have been moving from site to site. Most of the time when the ministry want to do some inspection, the SC project, most of the time we invite her, we go out together. There are some of the sites we went to, and some of the job we are not satisfied. We add them to demolish some aspects where necessary and do some amendments where it is necessary to do. And actually, they have been cooperating. Because I know that, yes, some of them are actually delaying. There are some of the sites we went to. The few equipment we made inside, we were not satisfied. We needed to increase the equipment they have inside so that the work can be faster. But at the same time, we also saw that we were having some disadvantage as a result of the climate change. In Benin City, for instance, there is no month rain have not been falling. Though we say we are now in dry season, rain is still falling. About a week ago, when we went to some of the sites, while we are there towards the Kewa houses, it was still raining. Even when they have do some filling, we discovered it was still raining, and the work have to stop again and all that. So, but irrespective of that, we have advised the contractor, if you have few days, there is no rain, and the whole place is dry, you need to have more equipment so that you can be faster or doing the job. And we also insist, because 2 weeks ago we also went out with members as House of Assembly who are always cooperating with us, as Committee on Works and other Committee on Works. We went out together, also inspect projects together, and all of us were able to correct some of the contractor and commit some that are going to job. So our appeal, some of the contractors have assured us that they will meet up with the timeline. Not only meet up with timeline, that we will be able to complete their job even before the expiration period and can be given. Some of them have assured us. But certainly on our part as ministry, we will continue to monitor them. What they normally call bumper to bumper, we will continue to reach out to them to make sure we push them so that they can meet up with the timeline. The monitoring is a 3 exercise. We have our directors allocated to different projects. The department are monitoring the project. We don't just leave it for the department. Myself and PS, as I've said earlier, and SA project, we only go around to make sure that projects are ongoing. But we are going to increase the pace because this is dry season now, and we know His Excellency has also graciously approved the award of some jobs again, which means we will soon move to the street to ensure we monitor the project, do the present one that are ongoing and the one that are coming up. His Excellency, I want to assure you that you have given us an assignment We will not disappoint you. We will not disappoint the people of Edo State as ministry. We will continue to monitor them, and we ensure that work are done according to specification. No compromise.